Well, Kerry Allen from BBC Monitoring told me about the social media response.
Well, this has been a big story in terms of the actual scale of the reaction in China. On the platform Sina Weibo, which is what people use instead of Facebook or Twitter, there's been as many as, and some reports say, as many as 600 million user comments. So lots of people responding to official media like People's Daily, CCTV, and a lot of the comments are very, very angry. But also there's the sense that a lot of the comments are also being left by government-sponsored officials. So this happens quite a lot, that sometimes that the government will pay people a small amount of money to post comments and to stir social media opinion. In terms of the comments, there's a lot of people are very angry. They're asking about how this is going to impact their children specifically. And also they're saying that there needs to be accountability for the company, but also the regulatory authorities. But this is just one side of the story. There's also a lot of discussion that's being censored from Chinese media. So one platform that I monitor called Free Weibo captures posts that have been deleted, that have been censored by the government. And a lot of the comments there are specifically targeting the officials and targeting the government and saying that that they think that this is scandalous and they think that there should be accountability even higher up.
So is the sense you get from the official side that the government is trying to suppress the discussion, or are they saying, yes, you can say this because we're taking action against this company?
They're not necessarily trying to suppress it. They're trying to stir the blame and basically say, I mean, at the moment, there's an investigation ongoing, and you've got senior officials like Li Keqiang, who's the premier, and Xi Jinping, the president, saying that there's going to be a probe into this company. But what they're not looking at are for example, the Ministry of Health and the regulatory authorities at local level, which are distributing this drug. So there's a lot of concern that from people online that area of society is not being targeted.
Is there a sense of people not on the suppressed websites or the websites that have the material that's been suppressed, that people don't trust the government or don't trust the authorities to deal with this?
No, exactly. And this is normally, these platforms, they can only capture 2 or 3 posts, but I've seen as many as 50 posts that have been censored. So this really gives an indication of the scale at which people are very, very angry about this story and targeting the government. What a lot of them are pointing to is this post that came out on a mobile messenger called WeChat, which is very similar to WhatsApp in China, that was written on the 21st, on Saturday, by somebody who called themselves the Vaccination King, in which they named names of people who work at the Changsheng company, and they said that these people should be held accountable. But the government's saying that as the investigation is ongoing, it's trying to control this information and it's trying not to release names or anything. But a lot of people, I mean, this happens in China sometimes when people are that angry, they're going and doing the investigative reporting themselves and calling people out.
Kerry Allen there from BBC Monitoring.